Hello and welcome to episode number 19 of WITM Season 5. It's Wednesday night, which means it's time for our combined 205 Live and NXT stream. And we kick things off tonight on 205 Live with a huge non-title matchup between longtime rivals ever since late WITM Season 3. The only two men to have held the Cruiserweight Championship since WITM Season 3. It's going to be the Cruiserweight Champion, Lince Dorado, taking on his current number one contender, Andrew Spudstrong, who must beat the Cruiserweight Champion in order to remain number one contender to the Cruiserweight Champion. And Andrew will be accompanied by his manager and girlfriend, who already is a champion, the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley. Let's go ahead and get our first match of the night. Loading up.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Alright, so Andrew, while unintentionally, was able to use a tactic he has used before, using tag team wrestling to propel him in the singles rankings up to the number one contendership. The past 2 weeks, Andrew competed in tag team action and was successful on both occasions. That moved Andrew back up to the number one contendership to Lince Dorado's Cruiserweight title, as well as back to number one in the WITM 5 standings as well. As of right now, Andrew would be the man getting a WrestleMania match of his choosing, with WrestleMania coming pretty close. After TLC in about a week, we will be on the road to WrestleMania. So things are coming down to the wire in the WITM 5 standings, but for now, Andrew is fully focused on his opponent tonight, and specifically what he carries around his waist, the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Let's get tonight's huge non-title match underway.
Hey, it's a Lucha House Party.
Yeah, but we're all invited.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Lince Dorado.
Lince Dorado is a master of the scratching post. Takes really great naps. A real force to be reckoned with.
What are you trying to say, Corey?
He's the Golden Lakes, Byron.
One of the most exciting superstars in all of WWE.
He once trained with Cesaro and Cassius Ohno. So he's not just a cruiserweight, Corey.
He's a feline.
And his opponent, accompanied by Bayley from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 165
As we
pounds.
ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. And as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
And there's the bell. This non-title matchup is underway.
This is going to be some battle.
These two men, rivals for quite a long time now. It doesn't seem to be letting up soon. It's always Andrew and Lince Dorado in the Cruiserweight title picture, the only two men to have held the title since WITM Season 3. And as things stand right now, the next Cruiserweight title defense, which I'm assuming will be at TLC in a week and a half, will be between these two men. But Andrew must first get past the Cruiserweight champion in non-title action if he wants to keep his hopes of facing him with the title on the line soon alive. Andrew targeting the leg of Dorado. Andrew hasn't wrestled in singles action in
very difficult
the past
position
few
to be in
weeks.
right now.
Yeah, situations like this.
Now that he returns to singles action,
pleasantly.
it's a huge singles match. Andrew forced onto the ropes, leapfrog by Dorado, hits the Hurricane Rana. Dorado now also part of Raw Tag Teams division as well as part of Lucha House Party.
Powerbomb planted.
Huge powerbomb by Lince Dorado, trying to get the WWE Universe behind him.
This is the type of
Drags Andrew closer to center ring and goes for cover, looking for quick work of his known.
Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that.
Of course, Mr. Stamina Andrew isn't going to be put away that easily.
Got the head scissors of Biden.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Series of elbow strikes from the ground by Dorado. Dorado again wants to make quick work of Andrew. This time he manages to get a 1 count.
Still more work than that.
He's making a
Dorado was surprised that didn't put Andrew away, but those of us who have been watching Andrew for the past 4 years know that he's going to take a lot more than that to put Andrew away. Headlock by Lince Dorado. Locked in well, and finally Dorado loosens the hold, and Andrew's able to get to his feet.
Definitely
kick to
not
the gut by
where you
Dorado.
wanna be right now.
Gotta find a way to get
Andrew
out of this,
plunged
Michael.
onto the top turnbuckle, or rather the top rope by Dorado. Dorado misses with a stomp and forces Andrew to his feet.
Oh my God!
And Andrew with a reversal. Now it's Dorado being forced to his feet by Andrew, who locks in the rolling knee bar, but as close to the ropes. Does Dorado get a rope break?
Every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Seems to be locked in well. Dorado just a little bit too far away from those ropes, but he will break the hold.
And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
From behind. Boom! Shoulders
Andrew.
down, rolled up.
With a roll-up pin, looking to catch Dorado by surprise and nearly
He's not done yet.
scores a victory that way, but Dorado powers out at 2. Andrew forced into the corner, now on top, seated on top of that top turnbuckle. Was Dorado have in mind?
Slam
And
with
Andrew
authority.
launched across the ring by Dorado.
He's got him covered.
Dorado goes for cover
Kicks out.
and nearly picks up the non-title victory, but Andrew powers out at 2, and Dorado's once again in shock. Andrew catches the leg, turns it into an ankle lock. Here is vintage Andrew.
Is he done?
A classic ankle lock by Andrew. And Dorado trying to get to those ropes, but can't.
Oh,
But is able to break the hold. How much damage has been done to those legs?
Pretty good. I guess not.
Oh, nasty impact.
Dorado with the slam there. Andrew was able to reverse and get Dorado down onto the ground for a flat line. If this connects, Andrew may score the non-title victory over the Cruiserweight champion.
Oh, what a slam.
And it does connect, but Andrew electing not to go straight for the cover. He will go for it now.
Look at this.
Great position, center ring.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
And Dorado powers out at 2. It's yet another classic matchup between Andrew and Dorado. We've seen a few near falls early on. And now Andrew looking for the support of the WWE Universe.
A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such
The
a
205 Live fans have been
rankings, but not to me.
treated to an outstanding rivalry between these two men, always centered around the Cruiserweight Championship.
Always nice big slam.
Andrew goes for his comeback sequence and is successful. That will score him another rolling knee bar signature maneuver that he will use right away. Again, Dorado somewhat close to the ropes, and I believe he did get the rope
Not sure how
break
much he
there.
has left.
Andrew
His
lets it
shoulders
go
are
for
down.
cover.
And Lince Dorado
And Dorado powers at 1.5, and
gonna take more than that.
Andrew in shock after all the damage he's inflicted thus far. Dorado is still managing to get out even before a 2 count, let alone a 3. But this may do it. How about a second flatline?
This one's over, guys.
Andrew goes for cover and defeats the Cruiserweight champion Lince Dorado. Andrew will remain the #1 contender if he can do that.
We've got some highlights
whenever the title is upon the line again, presumably at TLC. Andrew will be a 7-time
just one of those matches that
WWE
the men
Cruiserweight
involved
champion.
should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner, Andrew.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
And the crowd here tonight feeling awe over that great match.
Alright, so we said that Andrew would have to get past the Cruiserweight champion in non-title action in order to earn a match with the Cruiserweight champion, potentially at TLC on the 16th. He has done just that. Andrew's return to singles action is a successful one over the past month. After a very unlike him 3-match losing streak, Andrew has looked a lot more like the Andrew we've come to know and love, the Andrew that dominates the rest of the Cruiserweight division. And he made his singles return count with a huge victory over the Cruiserweight champion Lince Dorado. And we know that Andrew will remain #1 contender, but let's still take a look at how this 205 Live affects the results or the rankings in the Cruiserweight division. First off, let's take a look at the other results. Noam Dar defeated the Brian Kendrick. Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese defeated the rest of Lucha House Party, Grand Metalik and Kalisto in tag team action. Lio Rush defeated Cedric Alexander, and Andrew picked up the non-title victory over the Cruiserweight champion Lince Dorado. Andrew will remain the #1 contender to the Cruiserweight Championship with just one more 205 Live to go before TLC, which means Andrew is in control of his own destiny, assuming that the title will be on the line at TLC and not a future 205 Live. That would mean that Andrew would just need to win next week, and he would face Lince Dorado for the Cruiserweight title at TLC. But let's take a look and see how the rankings are as of right now. Noam Dar defeated Brian Kendrick. Dar moves up to number 14. Kendrick falls to number 12. Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese defeated Lucha House Party. Murphy moves up to number 2. Nese moves up to number 4. Grand Metalik falls to number 16. And Kalisto falls to number 9. But Cedric Alexander lost as well, so Alexander falls to number 10, and Kalisto falls to number 9. Lio Rush defeated Cedric Alexander. Lio Rush moves up to number 6, and Alexander falls another spot to number 11. Andrew defeated Lince Dorado. Lince Dorado remains champion, and Andrew remains #1 contender. The Cruiserweight champion is Lince Dorado. #1 contender, Andrew Spudstrong. Number 2, Buddy Murphy. Number 3, TJP. Number 4, Tony Nese. Number 5, Mustafa Ali. Number 6, Lio Rush. Number 7, Mike Kanellis. Number 8, Akira Tozawa. Number 9, Kalisto. Number 10, Hideo Itami. Number 11, Cedric Alexander. Number 12, Brian Kendrick. Number 13, Drew Gulak. Number 14, Noam Dar. Number 15, Arya Davari. Number 16, Gran Metalik. Number 17, Gentleman Jack Gallagher. And we are not done yet. We still have our second portion of the show featuring NXT. Will we see the NXT North American Champion Aiot Master in action? And right away, we see that he will be in action in the opening match on NXT. He's going to be taking on Kona Reeves, the Hawaiian.
First match of the night. Here we go.
Don't even think about going anywhere.
All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and load up our second match of the night. NXT North American Champion Aiot Master looking to continue to build momentum as champion as he takes on one of NXT's newer signees, Kona Reeves. Let's go ahead and load up that second match of the night.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
You don't want to miss it.
All right, so Aiot Master currently the only champion among the WITM 5. Most of the WITM's roster are all in contention for titles. Andrew is currently the #1 contender to the Cruiserweight title. Dalton, Roush, somewhat in contention for the Universal title. Corey is the #3 contender to the Intercontinental title, and Gerald is the #3 contender to the United States title. But Aiot Master, the only man currently holding WITM gold, or WWE gold rather, in WITM. He currently sits 3rd place in the WITM 5 standings at a record of 8-7-1. He's looking to stay above 500 with this victory, and of course pick up ever important momentum as a champion. Let's go ahead and get our second match of the night underway. It's non-title action between NXT North American Champion Aiot Master and Kona Reeves.
Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 270 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Aiot Masters.
WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
And his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 250 pounds.
You don't respect me, you're just mindless. Everything
Time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up. And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
You're just spineless. Everything I touch becomes timeless. Oh yeah, I want the gold and the diamonds. The finer things. I want the finest things. Give me the finest things like 10 milli mansion on a hilltop, helipad on the roof, gold roll the ice and I'm still hot. Kona Reeves is the truth. Nobody told you I'm the finest. You don't respect me, you're just mindless. Everything I touch becomes timeless. Oh, now I want the gold and the diamonds. Nobody told you I'm the finest. You don't respect me, you're just spineless. Everything I touch becomes timeless. Oh yeah, I want the...
There's the bell. This non-title match is underway. Our second non-title match of the night. Aiot Master gets things started with a huge neck breaker. Now repeatedly kicking away at the head of Kona Reeves. Reeves forced to his feet. Aiot Master.
Beautiful technique.
Bringing the power game early on. We saw him use this very successfully last week against Cassius Ohno, bringing in the power moves early on.
Oh my goodness,
and
this hurts.
destroying Cassius Ohno in a squash match.
With these
Will
two
he do the
guys,
same
we all
this
knew
week
this
against
was going
Kona
to be an
Reeves?
all-out
Reeves manages to get some offense
Let's not
in
get ahead of
with
ourselves.
a backbreaker
This is
and
just
a
a
couple
little
of
bump in the
stomps.
road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
There's another stomp by Reeves and another. Reeves just stomping away at Aiot Master, not allowing him at all to
for him
get back to his
into this
feet.
match.
And Aiot Master wisely elects to just head to the outside and regroup. But Reeves just continues to strike away. And finally Aiot Master is able to reverse after taking several stomps and punches from Kona Reeves. And now they fight on the outside. Aiot Master with a gut punch and a kick to the chest. Aiot Master heads back into the ring. Reeves
It's
on
safe
the
to say
apron
he had his opponent
punches Aiot Master before heading
Brilliant
back inside,
analysis,
and there's a
Saxon.
chop by Reeves. Looks like Reeves came to fight, already putting up a better performance than Cassius Ohno did last week. Reeves with a headlock locked in. And both men get back to their feet after the hold is broken.
Nailed it.
Reeves with
Top
an
of the
trip into the
elbow.
corner.
Right on the
and
jaw.
a corner splash. Reeves goes for a
He's
cover.
going for the
Does he
pin.
pin
And
the
he
North
kicks
American
out.
champion? No, Aiot Master powers out immediately.
Showing off some of his
There's a
speed
reversal
there.
by Aiot Master and a stomp to the chest.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Aiot Master going to work on the arms of Kona Reeves, now mounted punches.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ending with a stomp to the chest. Now forces Reeves up.
Counter here.
Reeves catches the leg
Oh, he turns it around. Nobody controls the pace of a match.
and is able
quite
to
like
reverse
this guy.
before forcing Aiot Master to his
Boot.
feet and hitting
Is it enough
a
to
huge
end
big
it?
boot to force
He's in
Aiot
trouble.
Master down. Now it's Kona Reeves looking for a finisher. Can he pull
Look
off
out,
the upset
look out.
here?
Oh, what impact.
What's
There's
going to
a huge
happen
back
now?
body drop, and Reeves goes for covers. He pinned the North American champion.
He kicks out before 3.
It's going to
He
take more
gets
than
a 2
that.
count, but Aiot Master fights on.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Kona
Hyperextend your
Reeves
elbow.
put up a pretty good performance in this non-title matchup. Definitely better than Cassius Ohno did last week.
He's stumbling some now.
Is
I'd say
Kona
he's
Reeves
starting
going
to
to drop
feel
Aiot
the
Master
pressure
back
a
down
bit.
to
He's really starting to look
500
fatigued
with a
here,
record
guys.
of
And
8
when that
and 8.
happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to
Aiot Master avoids the corner splash.
Oh,
And a huge back neck breaker there by Aiot Master. He loves to do powerful moves that really put his opponents at risk of injury. That back neck breaker is certainly one of them. But now
there's
it's
no
Reeves
quit
on
in
the
these guys,
attack.
but unfortunately, only one of them can be victorious here tonight. This is what makes him one of the
Reversal
best
by
in the
Aiot
business.
Master. And there's the signature maneuver by Aiot Master.
There's the
The
pin.
mounted punch. That's going to bust open Kona
Take a lot
Reeves.
more than that to keep him down.
And Aiot Master is in shock. Reeves is going to continue to fight on following that signature
Nailed it.
maneuver. Reeves forced to his feet.
Oh, what a
And
clothesline.
Reeves with the eye rake and the huge clothesline to break up Aiot Master's momentum following the signature.
Talk about
Aiot Master with a
living
reversal.
hell beat out of you. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
And a jab straight to that bloodied head of Kona Reeves. And now Aiot Master looking for the gun stun.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing
Reversed
around.
by Kona Reeves. That would have likely put Reeves away had that connected. But Reeves reverses the finisher of Aiot Master, the gun stun. And this match continues. Now it's Reeves repeatedly slamming the head of Aiot Master into that top turnbuckle. And Aiot Master goes crashing down to the mat.
What a boot.
If that doesn't
And
end it,
evades
I
the
don't know
stomp,
what
only
will.
to eat another signature big boot by Kona Reeves. Does Reeves pick up the non-title upset
Should do
victory?
it right there. No, a kick out.
No, Aiot Master powers out at 2, and Kona Reeves is some shock, asking himself what it will take to put away the NXT North American Champion.
There
Reeves
may
with
be
a headlock.
no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
And it seems to be locked in well.
This one's
Finally,
getting
he
ugly.
loses the
You
hold
might
and
want to
both
turn
men are
away
back
if
to
you have
their
a weak
feet.
heart.
Reeves with another huge back body drop, a finisher of Reeves, and he goes for cover. And Kona Reeves is going to pick up the huge non-title victory over Aiot Master.
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
You don't respect me, you're just mindless. Everything I touch.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
Respect me, you're just spineless. Everything I touch becomes timeless.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
I want the finest things. Give me the finest things like 10 milli mansion on a hilltop, helipad on the roof, gold roll the ice and I'm still hot.
Here is your
Kona
winner,
Reeves is the truth.
Cole Reeves.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Everything I touch becomes timeless. Oh yeah, I want the gold and the diamonds. The finer things. I want the finest things.
Okay, so Aiot Master is going to drop back down to a 500 record. 8 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no decisions, meaning his win percentage drops from 53.3 down to exactly 50%. And Kona Reeves is going to pull off the upset victory.
I can't wait to see how the rest of the card shakes out here. Get ready for tag team action. Coming up next.
All right, and so it's Kona Reeves in our second match of the night, getting the non-title victory over Aiot Master. Let's see what else transpires here on NXT. Birch and Lorcan pick up the victory over War Raiders in tag team action. Velveteen Dream takes on the real-life NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa, and it's Tommaso Ciampa pick up the victory. And in the main event, non-title action, our NXT champion Ricochet takes on Aleister Black, and Ricochet is going to pick up the victory, the NXT champion. And how does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. Starting with the NXT women who are not in action tonight, so their rankings will remain the same. We'll recap them anyway. The NXT Women's Champion is Kairi Sane. Number 1 contender Bianca Belair. Number 2 Tana Akanji. Number 3 Dakota Kai. Number 4 Lacey Evans. Number 5 Candice LeRae. Number 6 Aaliyah. Number 7 Shayna Baszler. Number 8 Nikki Cross. Number 9 Vanessa Bourne. Number 10 Mia Yim. Number 11 Deonna Purrazzo. Number 12, Io Shirai. Number 13, Marina Shafir. And number 14, Jessamine Duke. In the NXT Tag Team Division, Denny Burch and Oni Lorcan defeated War Raiders. They are not the B Team. They're Burch and Lorcan. I don't know why it says the B Team and why I can't seem to be able to fix that. But they move up to number 4. War Raiders remain at the bottom, number 6. The NXT Tag Team Champions are Street Profits. Number 1 contenders, the Undisputed Era. Number 2, The Mighty. Number 3, Heavy Machinery. Number 4, The B Team. Number 5, Forgotten Sons. And number 6, War Raiders. NXT North American Championship Division, Kona Reeves picked up a non-title victory over Aiot Master. That is good for the number 1 contendership to the NXT North American Championship. Aiot Master remains champion. The NXT North American champion is Aiot Master. Number 1 contender Kona Reeves. Number 2, Adam Cole. Number 3, Keith Lee. Number 4, Fabian Eichner. Number 5, Cassius Ohno. Number 6, Matt Riddle. And number 7 are one of our newer additions to our roster, formerly of Ring of Honor, new NXT signee Punishment Martinez is now part of our NXT North American Championship division in the NXT Championship rankings. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Velveteen Dream. Ciampa moves up to number 2. Dream falls to number 2. Ciampa becomes a new number 1 contender. Velveteen Dream falls to number 3, but Aleister Black lost as well. Black falls to number 4. Dream falls to number 3. Ricochet defeated Aleister Black. Ricochet remains champion. Black falls to number 5. The NXT champion is Ricochet. Number 1 contender Tommaso Ciampa. Number 2 Johnny Gargano. Number 3 Velveteen Dream. Number 4 EC3. And number 5 Aleister Black. Now we move on to Raw's Minor Show main event. We do not currently have any superstars eligible to compete on main event below the top 5 in their divisions. So we will sim and get you your results and rankings update for main event. Alicia Fox defeated Tamina, who was accompanied by Nia Jax. The Raw Tag Team Champions, The Ascension, defeated the former Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival, in non-title action. And the B Team, the actual B Team, not Birch and Lorcan, along with Heath Slater, defeated Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, along with Tyler Breeze. And how does that affect the rankings on Raw? Let's find out. Starting with the Raw women. Alicia Fox defeated Tamina. Fox moves up to number 10. Tamina falls to number 4. The Raw Women's Champion is Bayley. Number 1 contender Natalya. Number 2 Ronda Rousey. Number 3 Mickie James. Number 4 Tamina. Number 5 Ruby Riott. Number 6 Nia Jax. Number 7 Ember Moon. Number 8 Sarah Logan. Number 9 Sasha Banks. Number 10 Alicia Fox. Number 11 Dana Brooke. And number 12 Liv Morgan. And now the Raw Tag Team Division. The Ascension defeated the Revival. The Ascension remain champions. The Revival falls to number 4. But Roode and Gable lost as well. Roode and Gable fall to number 5. The Revival fall to number 4. The B Team and Heath Slater defeated Bobby Roode and Chad Gable and Tyler Breeze. The B Team moves up to number 2. Roode and Gable remain at number 5. The Raw Tag Team Champions are The Ascension, number 1 contenders, The Authors of Pain. Number 2, the B Team. Number 3, Lucha House Party. Number 4, the Revival. And number 5, Roode and Gable. In the Intercontinental Championship rankings, the B Team and Heath Slater defeated Bobby Roode and Chad Gable and Tyler Breeze. Slater and Breeze swap spots. Slater to number 8. Breeze falls to number 9. The Intercontinental Champion is Bobby Lashley. Number 1 contender, No Way Jose. Number 2, Dolph Ziggler. Number 3, Corey. Number 4, Apollo Crews. Number 5, Mojo Rawley. Number 6, Elias. Number 7, Jinder Mahal. Number 8, Heath Slater. Number 9, Tyler Breeze. Number 10, Titus O'Neil. Number 11, Zack Ryder. And number 12, Kurt Hawkins. Now we move on to the Raw main show. The go-home Raw before TLC. Will we see Dalton, Roush, and or Corey in action, with one last opportunity to climb up the rankings before TLC? And Corey will get another week off, which means he will not, which puts away any chance he has of competing for the Intercontinental Championship at TLC. But Corey should still be eligible for a non-title match at TLC as the current number 3 contender to the Intercontinental title. But Dalton Roush will be in action. His rivalry with Drew McIntyre will be continued, and they are going to face off in the main event of Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre no longer partners or friends with Dolph Ziggler. He'll stand alone against the premier talent Dalton Roush as they will continue their rivalry. So that is going to do it for episode number 19 of WITM Season 5. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single WITM live stream or post. Check out the links in the description. The first is the WITM website. That's where you can find out how to become a WITM member yourself and get your own custom character for free with custom entrants, promos, movesets, storylines, etc. Check out the WITM Twitter for all the latest WITM news and updates. Until episode number 20, Monday night at 11:30 for Raw, where we will see Dalton Roush competing in the main event against a rival of his, Drew McIntyre. This is Corey with WITM Car Wrestling, signing off.